All right, guys. So I need to tell you guys about the SEMA booth this year. So I not only got the car here in time, obviously it is here. You'll see lots of videos and photos of it around throughout the week. But the main thing that I'm debuting here is my own automotive paint line. So something I have been working on kind of for the last month and a half or so. I've tested these products years ago at this point, but I never pulled the trigger because I had a really good working relationship with Tamco, as everyone knows. That being said, it just started not working for me, and for Tamco as well, I'm sure. It just wasn't a good fit anymore. I wanted to keep growing. I wanted to expand into the OEM paint line, and that just wasn't on their agenda. And they didn't like that I wanted to pursue and grow and expand TSS. So I went to the company I've been working with over in Europe, that is helping me get OEM to the direct-to-consumer on our website, and ask kind of what clear coats, primers, that kind of stuff they had, if I could make changes based on, I'm a painter. I want to make sure it's exactly how I want the products to be. So I designed all of these products, helped create and tweak and change certain products. So I'm going to go through some of them. The first thing I want everyone to know is the Tamco products are not bad. I am not going away from them because of the products or anything like that. There's no bad blood with me and Christine or Mark. In general, it's just the relationship just isn't there anymore. We have moved on. They know we've moved on, and it's going to be a whole new, website going forward. All of our kits are now being transferred over to our new products. And I want to be clear as well, the prices aren't going to be changing significantly. That being said, because these are European products, they tend to come in larger, cans, basically. So a good example, the clear coat that I used on my El Camino, which is my 4521, which is 45% solids, 2-to-1 mix ratio, which is how all of my product numbers are. So you always know the mix ratio, you always know the solid content. This product comes in a 7.5 liter kit. So you get 5 liters of clear coat, 2.5 liters of activator. That gives you, I think it's like right at 2 gallons sprayable. It's a lot of product. So, but if you look at the price and divide it by the amount of ounces you get sprayable, it's going to be on par with everything that we've already sold for the most part. There's a couple things that are going to be cheaper. There's a few things that are going to be a little more expensive, depending on, the product that you're looking at. But the main heavy hitters, I wanted to make sure I was able to keep it in the price point and have as good, if not better, quality. And in my opinion, I succeeded in doing so. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. I know I've sent some product to a lot of customers, which I hope they chime in below. If not, I know people are gonna be chomping at the bit to try it. I'm really excited about it. I mean, this stuff, I know you've seen the videos and the photos of this thing off the gun. It was amazing. And obviously I have a full video coming that's going to be just about that. But the big debut is I have my own paint line. All of the kits, all of everything is going to be my own, which means not only do I have control in the quality, how I get it to you, how I can price it, when I can do sales, what I can offer on the website. Like I said, I now have OEM, which is over 100,000 color options, and I have some other stuff in the works that I was hoping to debut here, but it's going to be probably 2 to 3 weeks out. But you'll be able to customize the OEM directly on the website. So OEM Plus, you'll be able to add gold pearl to, like, say, Ford RR, or add a color shift to Hugger Orange, or make something a little darker, make a little lighter directly on the website. I'm really excited for it. I hope to go through some of the new products. I have a ton of new colors, which are some on the website already, some will be added later. All of them are base coats, so they look and feel like a candy, most of them, but they spray like a true base coat, not like a candy base coat. They're not translucent, so they're still easy to spray. So that's what I'm excited about. More like my scorched apple, other versions of the scorched apple kind of look, but some that have shifts, some that don't, blues, greens, purples, all that kind of stuff. I'm really excited about it. This one, I'm really thinking about throwing on my next vehicle. This one is called Ravine. So this is going to be one of, a lot of colors that are going to be hitting the website. I think I made 35 for the SEMA show, which will get on the website as we go. And then obviously I have all the OEM, I have the OEM Plus, and then all of the other products, which I'm going to flip you around and show you some of the new products that we have here. One of which is a Euroclear, which is a 60-21, so 60% solids, 2-to-1. I've sent that to a bunch of people. They all love it. It's super thick. Like if you guys thought 2104 was thick, this is really thick. But it flows out actually really great. I'm not a big Euroclear guy. I've made that very clear in the past. 4100 was always my jam, which is why I like this 45-21 that I used on the El Camino, because it's a high solids glamour. So 45% solids, 2-to-1 mix ratio instead of 4-to-1. But it flows, and I mean, it's one of the easier clear coats I've sprayed in my life, which is what I was designing it for. I don't think clear coats and products in the paint industry should be difficult unless, you want to make it more hard, I guess. So with that, off the gun, you're able to get the 45-21 to flow out great. It cuts and buffs amazing, which I'm excited for you guys to try that out. And it just has an unbelievable gloss. But the Euroclear, it's the first Euroclear I actually like. So it's thick, obviously, like all true Euroclears, but it actually flows and actually comes out of the gun a lot better off the gun. So a lot of times people, brag about Euroclears and spraying thick stuff, but it ends up looking like almost like cellulite off the gun. A little fat. Most people are gonna cut and buff them. Great, you have a ton of solids, that's perfect. But I like to have stuff pretty good off the gun, so I have to do minimum cutting and buffing. That's just my preference. And especially whenever you have a European style clear coat, which has a lot less solvent than the US spec stuff, you have more solids per coat, even with the 45% solids clear. So you have less evaporating off, basically. But I also have primers, epoxies, reducers, candies, everything coming. My DTM primer, which a lot of people commented on whenever I was working on this, it's a true sealer. So it doesn't have, you don't have to triple filter it just to make sure it's actually, set up for that. It's actually designed to be a no sand sealer. So it can be a no sand sealer. It can be a super high build. I looked up the specs. It actually builds a little bit more, I believe, or right at what super build from Evercoat builds. So, but without being a polyester. So it's a DTM urethane. It's awesome. I really, really like it. I hope you guys do too. But yeah, it's super versatile. That way, I wanted to slim down the product line, because there's a lot of products that I used to sell that were very niche. Like only certain people liked it, only certain people used it, only certain people had the reason to even have it exist, which was a lot. It was a lot for you guys to kind of pick through and understand what to use and when to use it. So I wanted to slim that down. I wanted more stuff that was better suited for a larger variety of jobs, a larger variety of ways to use it. So another thing too, my clear coat, the high solids glamour, the same activator is also used in my DTM primer. So now you actually have a primer that you can use fast, medium, or slow activators in, which is, to my knowledge, I believe I'm the only one in the industry that has something like that. And I wanted to make sure that that was the case. So the mix ratios are different, but the DTM is a 4-to-1 and the clear coat is a 2-to-1, but the same activator that you have on the shelf, you can use in both products, and you can slow it down, make it faster, whatever, depending on your temperature. So a little bit less things to mess up, basically. Another thing when it comes to potentially messing up, as I'm sure you guys can see, my cans fade from black to white. So our clear coats, our primers, and all of the other products that are not activators or reducers fade from black to white. All of our reducers and our activators fade from white to black. So you get a visual clue that it is something different. We all have been tired. We have all been new to the paint world as well. And that is just something that will hopefully help you guys understand that it is not to, this is the activator or reducer. this is the clear coated primer. Just something little. As a painter, I know that that's a difficult thing, especially when you're tired or new to painting. So I wanted to prioritize that. And then again, all of our part numbers, the first two numbers are the solid content, and the last two numbers is the mix ratio. So the show's about to start for the second day. So I'm gonna go chat with everyone. Come by the booth if you're here. Otherwise, I hope you guys are as excited for the new products as I am, and I'll chat with you soon.